Hello.
Today, Brandon, where are we at and what are we doing?
We are back at Disney's
You should know this.
Catalina Resort.
We come here all the time.
But we are going to eat at Toledo or Toledo. We know, we get the comments. It's pronounced Toledo. It's pronounced Toledo. Upstairs, they call it Toledo. Nobody knows. But we are at what restaurant? What?
Disney's Coronado Springs Resort.
I was close.
Coronado
and the Springs Resort.
Destino Tower.
The Grand Destino Tower, because our destiny is so large and grand. Destino probably means destiny, I'm guessing. I don't know. But anyway, we're here to eat at Toledo. Well, we haven't been here in what? A little while, right?
I think about a year and a half or so. I was trying to look and see the last time we were here. So it's been a while.
It has been a while. Has anything changed here that we want to talk about possibly?
Well, I think one of the big things that changed from the last time we were here till now is that recently Toledo got recommended by Michelin on their Michelin guide.
Yes, recommend. Is it just called a recommendation? I'm not an expert with the guides.
So they have like a guide and they have some recommended restaurants. Then they have restaurants that are, and I am not an expert, they have restaurants that are Michelin star, that are very fancy.
Up to 3.
Yeah, and then they have something called Bib Gourmand.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, which is like a restaurant that is well known for like value as well as quality. So right now, I think they're doing a ceremony this next month to see if either Victoria and Albert's or Toledo, which are both added to the list this year, will either get a Michelin star or Bib Gourmand or just be listed on the Michelin guide.
So as of this recording, it's listed.
Yeah, and the only other 2 Disney restaurants that I know that are listed already that don't have a star or Bib Gourmand are Citrico's and California Grill, which Citrico's is one of our favorites.
Citrico's one of our favorites. California Grill. Okay, cool. That's good.
Yeah, and there is one Michelin star restaurant on Disney property. It's at the Four Seasons, at a restaurant called Kappa.
Have we been there?
We have not, but we should.
We should. Leave a comment. Would you like us to go to Kappa?
Kappa.
I believe the character in the movie Sunshine. Does everyone remember the movie Sunshine? His last name is Kappa.
Okay.
Played by, why can't I think of his name? From 28 Days Later, from Tron Legacy. I can't think. Leave a comment below. But anyway, so Toledo we go.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so we are sitting down here at Toledo. We have a little bit of a...
What's going on over there, Sarah?
I got very I'm like, squirrel. I got really distracted.
Squirrel.
So we have a really lovely seat here at Toledo. We're in a nice little corner, although Brandon has the sun right on him. But it's going to calm down soon because it's starting to get a little bit more... it's moving. The sun's moving. So we talked to our server, Ryan.
Yep.
Ryan, we've had several times before when we have been here at Toledo. So he's very good. We're actually not going to talk to a chef. We're going to just order straight off the menu this time because we've eaten here quite a few times. And we both feel pretty comfortable with the menu.
But he did offer a chef, of course.
Yes, he did offer a chef.
And he did say he's going to run everything by the chef as well. So if anything changes, the chef comes out, we'll of course advise. But we've been here many times.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe our last vlog we actually ordered with the server, but then the chef actually came out and talked to us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But we got some drinks, and we're getting some alcoholic drinks, and I'm excited.
All right. All right, everybody, listen. I didn't have to Google this or look it up, but I want to provide an update because when we were downstairs.
Google it. You said
no, I didn't have to Google it.
I was going to say, I thought you said you did. I'm like, you said it in the elevator.
Nope. So Kappa in the movie Sunshine is played by Cillian Murphy. Danny Boyle directed the film. Of course, they probably met for 28 Days Later. But anyway, leave a comment if you love Sunshine as much as I do. One of the best film scores of all time. And it's a great movie. I know it gets controversial when something happens near the end and a character kind of comes around. I love that. I think it makes it more meaningful and impactful. But if you haven't seen Sunshine by Danny Boyle, highest of high recommends.
And also, Brandon is in the sunshine right now.
I am.
Okay, so we got our Spaniard for two, and as per usual, it does not fail to disappoint because it's huge.
It's huge.
You can see it has a lot of different Spanish-style meats, some chorizo, some different kinds of serrano ham. There's a blue cheese, a manchego cheese, a goat cheese, some fig jam, some apricots, and some gluten-free bread.
Oh yeah, yep.
Also some olives. Fair warning, if you can't have garlic or you are garlic adverse, those are very garlic heavy. But if you're dairy free, it's an easy modification. You can get this without the cheese. But I guess I'll just dive in and have like maybe a couple things. So I'm gonna go ahead and try my cava, which is a Spanish sparkling wine. Also, I will say if you are a wine drinker, they have a very nice wine list with a pretty good selection of Spanish wines. So I'm going to dig into this, especially because we're going to Barcelona next year. So
we are.
I feel like I have to get into the spirit of things a year in advance. It's good if you like sparkling wine. It's not overly sweet. So that's very nice. I was curious what it was going to taste like. So I like that. I might get another glass of that.
All right.
Super tasty.
So what are you going to dig into?
Some chorizo.
The chorizo. Does everyone remember chorizo from Far Cry 6?
Very good. That's always my favorite.
Yeah.
Try a little bit of the other ham here.
Oh, missed it. There we go.
The chorizo is still my favorite, but all of these are very good. I think the reason we get this every time and we recommend it is because the quality is so good. Like the meats on here are so delicious. Brandon lives for the stinky blue cheese, so I would probably give him most of that. But the manchego, I love the apricots. 10 out of 10. There it is.
10 out of 10.
There it is.
There it is. Make hashtag there it is happen. We've already had 1 or 2 comments saying they would buy a shirt. Hashtag there it is. So if you want a shirt, if you want us to make this shirt, tell us. Hashtag there it is.
Well, this is a hashtag there it is.
There it is. All right, so I'm going to dig in really quickly here. Sarah, what should I... You know what? Let's try... I had a Manhattan.
Yeah, try your Manhattan. And then also maybe try a bit of the cheese.
Oh, delicious Manhattan. A giant ice cube. There's nothing worse in the world, in the whole wide world, than an alcoholic drink having a bunch of ice in it that melts rapidly, and there goes all your alcohol. It's too, not distilled, what's the word? Is that
watered down.
Watered down, yeah, there we go. So I love, a lot of Disney places are going to a giant ice cube, so tell your local bar or something, go to giant ice cubes, everyone. Much better, it keeps it cold, and does not water it down as quickly. But what should I have now?
Maybe try some blue cheese.
Okay, let's do it.
And Brandon did get, while he's digging into that, he did get some regular gluten-filled bread on the side. They also gave me the almonds so that I can have those.
All right, so the blue cheese is amazing. It is delicious. It is nice and rank and disgusting. But now let's have the, now what is this? What am I trying here?
Goat cheese.
Goat cheese?
Yeah.
Goat cheese. Delicious. Listen, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Is this one of the best charcuterie boards on property? I think the answer is yes. So Sarah and I are going to dig in, and you'll see us again when our entrees arrive. We are digging into this.
Okay, so I ended up getting the scallops for my entree. I've had this before, but I don't think we vlogged it. So the cool thing is this is actually marked gluten-free and dairy-free. I think they did add a little bit of like a queso fresco, so just make sure you do indicate that you are dairy-free, but it does look like they've modified this dish. So there's some potatoes, some sweet potato puree, sweet potato carrot, one or the other. I'll put it in the list. And then some olives. Looks delicious.
Just as good as always.
Scallops are really well cooked. Super flavorful. I love all the little accompaniments. It's got a little bit of spice to it, the sweetness from the scallops. So I would definitely recommend this. The only thing I'll say is it is a little bit on the smaller side. So if you are concerned about that, you might want to get a little bit of an extra side. Or if you're like us, get the Spaniard for two, and then you've got all the food. So very good.
Awesome. All right, so I got the filet, or I think the actual menu name is filet of beef or something like that. So let's just try a bite.
So Brandon's tried and true. Gets us every time.
Just as solid as always. Delicious. There's plenty of it. The what's this sauce here?
It's like a onion sherry jam, I think. So we had a quick cut.
We cut. I didn't know Sarah was recording. We had a quick cut. I'm getting a refill, as I call it, a refill on my Manhattan. Not another Manhattan, just a refill. All right, so the filet is amazing as always, very solid. But let's dig into the potatoes, shall we? There's not a lot on the plate here, but let me get that off really quick.
Olive oil mashed potatoes, always good.
You know what? Individually, the filet is incredible. It's not a there it is. Individually, the mashed potatoes are incredible. It's not a there it is. But what is it, everyone? Let's say it together. When you combine it all, there it is. Hashtag. Make it happen. It's never going to happen. Just like fetch. Leave a comment if you remember Mean Girls. Amazing. This Toledo continues to be great. Michelin quality, evidently. But absolutely delicious. And you ready to eat our dinner? Let's do it.
Okay, so I got dessert. Brandon has some espresso for his
I got some espresso.
And that's just because some of the allergies, like the nut allergies for him, he has a little bit less options. But I got the gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan dessert.
This is dairy-free as well.
Yeah, so this is a chocolate avocado mousse with a strawberry basil sorbet. And I've had this before. I remember liking it, but not loving it. So let's give it a try.
Okay. Good.
Okay, very basil forward.
Basil forward, everyone. Basil forward.
I love the sorbet. Sorbet is super fresh. I could eat a ton of that. I love the combination of strawberry and basil. It's actually very classic and just very bright and refreshing. The avocado mousse is good. I will say there is maybe a little hint of the avocado in there, but maybe if you didn't know, plus with all the accompaniments, I don't think you would guess there's avocado in there if you didn't know it. Very chocolatey. I love kind of all the textures, the flavor profiles. It's a nice little dessert. And
awesome.
It's nice because it's gluten-free and dairy-free, which is sometimes difficult to find.
Very difficult, yeah. And before I stop the recording, we're not going to record old b-ball here, but I got an espresso, and it's probably blurry, but hold on. There it is. So it's going to be good. We don't need to go over that, but we will see you in the hashtag Debrief. And like that, dinner is over.
Dinner was done. It was very good.
Very good.
I will say that we were saying at dinner how much we both really like the food there.
Very much so. We always have. I don't think we've ever had a even remotely negative experience at Toledo. Tomato.
No, I think the chefs are always very potato. Brandon's had a little too many Manhattans.
Everyone, I may have drank that second Manhattan a little too rapidly. So the designated driver tonight on our way home is Sarah. Hashtag designated driver. Hashtag arrive alive.
Oh, goodness. So overall, I think the special diets options are very good. They've actually updated the menu, and a lot of the menu is either listed as gluten-free or even gluten-free and dairy-free. I was pretty impressed with a lot of the entrees that actually were listed as gluten-free and dairy-free as is on the menu, which is awesome. I think the only slight negative that I would say of the restaurant is it is loud. So this is a true test of our microphones.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it came out at least okay. But yeah, it's always been loud in there. And it was loud in there tonight. But still, really, it's a beautiful restaurant, beautiful location, beautiful resort. The food is great. The service is good. Great
wine, great drinks.
Great drinks, great wine, great everything. Highly recommended. And again, it is Michelin recommended now.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
And remember, everyone, Michelin is from the Michelin Tire Company. How odd is that?
It's true.
But anyway, is that it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I would love to hear if you've been to Toledo, what you've gotten.
Yeah.
We didn't really cover a ton of it in this review, but again, it is very allergy friendly. There are a ton of options. Even things like the bread with the tomatoes on it is a gluten-free modification easy. So there's a lot of different things. Definitely ask your server. Definitely ask a chef. And all the food is great.
Yeah, really good. But with that, thank you to all the patrons on Patreon. You guys continue to be amazing. Our subscribers are awesome. Thank you. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. But with that,
I guess I'm going to drive us home.
Let's go, everyone. #ArriveAlive.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.